Here are today's top news happenings and why they matter. Nigerian authorities have launched a massive manhunt after more than 50 people were killed in brutal attacks in Plateau State. The violence, described as unprovoked by state officials, is the latest in a wave of deadly assaults that has left over 100 dead in just 2 weeks. DW's Samson Omale on why the story matters.
This surge in violence raises urgent fears of a resurgence in widespread insecurity, especially in the volatile central Nigeria. Plateau, in Nigeria's center, is one of the country's most ethnically diverse states. Intercommunal fights, often between mostly Christian farmers and predominantly Muslim herders, are common. President Bola Tinubu has condemned the killings and ordered a full-scale investigation. But what exactly is going on? These clashes are underpinned by land, climate, and identity-related challenges. Also, experts say that weak policing and the absence of justice are fueling reprisal killings. This is in addition to religious and ethnic rhetoric that is becoming more inflammatory, creating an explosive mix. Right groups and analysts are now stressing on the need for strengthened local security and policing, fair land reforms and conflict resolution systems, and accountability for perpetrators, not just condolences.
We have so many widows and orphans in this community. So we are tired. This thing enough is enough. We want Fulani people to stop doing all this thing that they are doing to Uruguay people.
If you turn your camera to look at women, children, aged crying, you will yourself, even as journalists, also join in shedding tears because the situation is bad.
Thank you, Sam, for that. Today marks 2 years since Sudan plunged into war, and as the world reflects on the bloodshed, the conflict is entering its most dangerous chapter yet, the battle for Darfur. In just 2 days, more than 300 civilians have been killed in and around the Zamzam and Abu Shuruk camps in North Darfur, and since the war erupted on April 15, 2023, more than 24,000 people have been killed and nearly 14 million people displaced, creating the worst displacement crisis in the world. Why today's anniversary is significant? Unlike in previous conflicts, the world has primarily looked away. But today, an international conference in London, led by the UK, EU, France, Germany, and the African Union, seeks to ease the suffering from the 2-year-old war. Though neither side in the war has been invited, the goal is to raise money and rally political will to confront the catastrophe unfolding. UN officials say that without fresh funding, humanitarian operations could grind to a halt. The European Commission will announce a more detailed strategy to phase out Russian oil and gas imports next month. The EU has pledged to quit Russian fossil fuels by 2027, but the Commission has delayed publishing its roadmap for how to do so. But here's the bigger picture. Completely quitting Russian gas by 2027 is politically and technically ambitious. Russia still supplies 19% of the EU's gas, and without legal tools or a united front, the May 6th plan risks being more aspiration than action. And finally, the stage is set for a thrilling conclusion to the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals, with all eyes on who will book their spot in the semi-finals tonight and tomorrow. Aston Villa are hoping to overturn a 3-1 first-leg defeat against PSG. Meanwhile, German side Borussia Dortmund faces a monumental challenge after being thrashed 4-0 by Barcelona in the first leg. Can the black and yellows pull off a miracle? Tomorrow, Arsenal travel to Madrid, aiming to keep their European dreams alive, while Bundesliga leaders Bayern Munich head to Italy for a high-stakes clash against Inter Milan. Are you interested in constructive analysis of news happenings? Just hit the subscribe button, like, and comment on the stories we highlight. DW Africa is our channel's name, and my name is Lucy Riley.